Previously on X-Men 97 Reaction. Wait, I actually did do a reaction to that episode last week. This actually makes sense now. Anyways, let's continue on. Hello hooligans, my name is Robert Adams and welcome to RCA Reacts. Yep, it is time to react to another episode of X-Men 97. I am kind of happy with the reception I've gotten on the last reaction that I did, so let's try this again and see if we get just maybe a little bit more. Maybe I could release this more on time this week, who knows, we'll see, but I'm gonna try. Anyways, last week we got Life Death Part 2, this week we've got Bright Eyes, which I don't know anything about it. My guess right off the bat is this is probably gonna be a Rogue-centric episode because Bright Eyes sounds like something a Southern Belle would say. I don't know what accent I was doing. I apologize to whatever country that sounds like that came from. Anyways, basically what we're following up on is we've got like the giant robot that attacked, the Sentinel. The giant Sentinel that attacked Genosha and laid waste to that. Last episode at the end we got Trask being hunted by Mr. Sinister. I'm pretty sure that we still got Cassandra Nova and Bastion coming down the pike, so whatever. Let's get into this episode. Let's go.
Previously on X-Men.
They were dancing, drinking wine, making love. My children of the atom destroyed.
Like how passionate Xavier got with that speech.
Henry Gyrick.
Why would I know where Trask is?
Because y'all are brothers from other mothers. Y'all got hate in your heart. Let it out. Once again, don't skip the intro. God, I love this. So I got Jean with the ponytail. Oh, still got Nightcrawler in here. No Magneto or Gambit. So it doesn't look like much has changed from last week. We got Belladonna. Wow, they actually got people from Gambit's Thieves Guild.
Pale to see how his sins had made him into a hero.
I love Nightcrawler as the priest at the funeral here. Nice touch.
Has a tell. Modesty was Gambit's.
It's like really moving. Like again, the writing on this show.
He saved her. He loved her.
Rogue's gonna have a hard time.
This is a top secret United States facility. You are trespassing. Cease and...
Yeah, she's not gonna have any problem getting into your top secret facility. Nice! I almost feel like I'm watching an action movie here, like Monkey Man or Boy Kills World or whatever's coming out.
Need I remind you that we're standing in the same place built to hold the Hulk?
That's Thunderbolt Ross. It sounds like William Hurt. Did they get him to do the voice before he passed away?
What about Val Cooper? Rescuers still haven't located her.
Look, folks are...
Yes, because Val Cooper's probably Mystique.
Sorry, son. Just, unfortunate optics.
Optics, sir?
Let's talk to Cyclops about optics.
I'm playing politics here to ensure someone less kind to your cause doesn't end up in the office.
I do like that Robert Kelly is more sympathetic to mutants, but ooh, playing the politics has to be hard in those situations. I don't envy any real politician, not Twitter politicians. Y'all don't count.
Storm, the thought of having something of a sister was comforting.
None of that matters right now. Right now we have to be strong. For the team.
Like her hair's down again. Like that's the indication between Jean Grey and Madeline is the hair in the ponytail or the hair down.
Stellar work, Amelia.
Triage dies down.
Amelia?
Stay dead.
Haven't seen her since the Beauty and the Beast episode. The license plate was AVN A10, Avengers Annual 10, which is the first appearance of Rogue.
Please.
Captain America, yeah. Interesting.
Transferred out of U.S. custody by some covert division in the UN. Black Book. So secret.
They loved.
Why is all the great Captain America locations all underground?
This uniform shows up in Mexico bashing heads in with you. It sends a message.
Yeah.
Unless you
Yeah.
don't know.
Captain America has to do things by the book. Yeah. Rogue, on the other hand. Watch the shield like hits the mountain and bounces back. Strong guy.
You think there's really gonna be a war?
My foster
That
parents
forearm
this
back
morning
there?
asking the same thing.
Look what happens when we don't hide. When we shove it in their face. Is it worth it, you believe?
Well, that's an extreme situation.
No, I wouldn't want my parents finding out who I was on the 5 o'clock news.
No, your parents found out who you were because you fried the VCR.
And begging for your tolerance was our first mistake.
No, that's not what I was saying.
But it is what you mean.
God, I hate to see Beast blue. I mean, he is blue, but you know what I mean.
This ain't no jail. This is a damn resort.
This is like a drug kingpin compound.
Say hello to my little friend!
Someone who likes bugs. I didn't know Gyrich was an entomologist.
This, not against him.
Honey, this ain't that sort of pro.
She took off the glove. Yeah, so we got Master Mold and Nimrod in that vision. Yeah, we're going towards Bastion.
Madeline.
Deep telepath, they found.
Hell, hey, look, Wolverine is still in the X-Men. I love the fact they've actually downplayed Wolverine. They haven't made him front and center like almost every other X-Men property does. It's actually very refreshing. I love Wolverine, don't get me wrong, but...
Diamond transmutation has never been one of Emma's abilities. Perhaps a dormant mutation triggered by duress?
Nice. So it's the first time that Emma Frost has used her diamond form.
Come to the UN Peace Legion in Madripoor. I'll clear the building.
Yeah, because going to Madripoor always is a great idea.
To review, Trask created Master Mold, i.e. all of this is literally his fault, i.e. we can't trust him.
Something tells me Morph is not wanting to go see any Sentinels. I wonder why.
Hey.
I love how like the cartoon accentuates freeze frames like they did in the original. It works so well. Even with the cleaner, like more upbeat animation nowadays, it looks so good.
A mother knows, Roberto.
They're always really good at these like coming out type of scenarios like they did in X2 with Bobby effectively coming out as a mutant to his parents.
Especially after this awfulness in Genosha. They can't know we have a mutant in the family.
Tolerance but limitations. God, I hate that. Why can't everyone just be decent and accepting? She wound up at like a Dia de los Muertos.
You sure pulled the short straw in the adopted sister department, didn't you?
Yeah. Let's not continue to dive into Nightcrawler's family situation. God, I love this cartoon. It is so good. There's Bastion. Knew it.
Yet you nearly ruined my surprise.
Yep. Knew he was coming. He was playing the Purple People Eater. I'm curious as to how they are actually going to use Bastion in this show now.
Super secret break room behind a busted vending machine. A game, bad guy. A game.
We haven't gotten like anything like as far as Morph's wittiness so far in this, which he did a lot like in the original animated series and in the Age of Apocalypse comics. So I really like him branching out and being funny again. Especially because, like, from the animated series, the last time we knew of Morph, he was more reserved, PTSD, not really in a mood to joke.
OZT.
OZT? Not bringing any bells from my spy days.
It's because you don't need Ozempic, y'all are in fantastic shape.
Now I am become dead.
Really? Oppenheimer?
Tell us what OZT stands for.
Some group that rose from the ashes of my old Sentinel program.
Operation Zero Tolerance. There you go.
What else can you tell us? Anything helps.
I'm sorry. I have nothing.
Tell us anything. What's this recipe for the McDonald's secret sauce? It doesn't include ketchup. Rogue is pissed.
Piece of scum put a good man, my man.
Terminate.
Damn! Was that Bastion?
What in the name of all heaven?
Trask has...
Human Sentinel.
Or they just made Trask another...
Prime Sentinel protocol activated.
Yeah, Prime Sentinel. So again, like, these are a combination of Master Mold and the futuristic Nimrod. Not again. Can we stop having Morph killed by Sentinels? It's like you're beating a dead horse at this point. Or a dead Morph.
How does it feel to be abandoned by the future?
Kind of like this. Boom! This Cable.
The wild man of Borneo.
All along. It can't be.
Get out of my brain. You're not her.
He finally figures it out.
The next bit's a pill, Fioranzi. My techs repaired a damaged alien satellite the X-Men used to chat with
Bastion working with Sinister. Oh, Magneto's still alive.
Nifty Bob, right? I've had to be bad lately.
Did we refer to songs as bops back in the 90s? I don't remember that.
See, you were born for this.
Okay. Interesting. I wonder who did the voices in this. Bastion was Theo James. So I know Theo James has been rumored to be doing a voice in here. And we knew like Captain America was going to be showing up at some point, and that's who I think like a lot of people were suspecting that Theo James is going to be Captain America. Captain America is actually Josh Keaton, who is Spider-Man from Spectacular Spider-Man. But Bastion's Theo James. You may remember Theo James was in the very popular, critically acclaimed Divergent series. So that might be where you know him from, and nowhere else at all, because that's the only other thing he's ever been in. Ever. But yeah, interesting. That's kind of a nice smooth voice that he's got to that character, which is going to be kind of weird when he gets a little more gruff and a little more rough around the edges. I'm interested to see how that's actually going to play. So anyways, that looks like that was a fun episode. A nice like little kind of a build up, kind of a calm. We're just trying to piece together the stuff that has been dropped, that has been breadcrumbed from the previous episode. So bringing that all together, and then starting next week, we are getting into the 3-part finale of Tolerance's Extinction. Again, I talked about last week. That sounds like it's a kind of like a combination of two major storylines. Of course, Operation Zero Tolerance, which we've already gotten in here, the OZT. They didn't say that's what it is, but that's what it is. It's Operation Zero Tolerance, head by Bastion. We've now got 100% confirmation that Bastion is in this series, so eager to see what he's going to do with it. We still have that part of the previous episodes of the Sentinel rampaging in Genosha and killing a bunch of people. That actually comes from the E for Extinction storyline that involves Cassandra Nova. Cassandra Nova just recently made her full-blown live-action appearance in the Deadpool and Wolverine trailer that dropped a couple of days ago, so very likely it does still look like we're leaning more towards Cassandra Nova popping up on this show as well. I don't know if she's going to be a full-on like major villain in this 3-part finale. My guess right now from what we have been given, I'm going to say that she is probably going to pop up at the very end of the final episode. It's going to be a tease, and then we're going to essentially lead into her being a major villain for the next season, which I believe has already gotten approved and greenlit. So yeah, bring it on. This show is damn near a perfect television show so far. But yeah, I believe we'll probably see Cassandra Nova in that. Piggybacking off of the fact that she is in the Deadpool and Wolverine, so we got some good synergy going on here with all these Marvel properties and introducing characters that primarily most people who don't read comic books probably would not have heard of. It's kind of weird. It's like Thanos. Most people had never heard of Thanos until the Avengers movies, and now now Thanos is a household name. It's really interesting, like people who grew up reading comic books, who've known of Thanos for years and originally read like the Infinity Gauntlet, the Infinity War, which really doesn't involve Thanos in the comics. That's a whole different fight, but the Infinity Gauntlet storyline, everything involving Thanos, it's just kind of funny to hear that that's a common name nowadays. I like what they're doing with this. I'm eager to see exactly how they're going to lead this into the next finale episodes, especially if we're stretching a finale over the course of 3 episodes. How do you write so much story that can be contained within 3 separate episodes while still giving an overall arc of the finale of this season? Like, it's gonna be kind of wild. I have complete faith in this X-Men 97 to be able to pull it off by now. Really, there really hasn't been a bad episode. I would probably say at most, like that Motendo bit was probably like the lowest low so far, but even that was a good episode. So I am eager to see what else they're going to do as we get into that finale. Again, if we got like a lot of likes and comments and everything from this reaction, I'll probably do I'm going to probably do the reaction anyways. Even if y'all absolutely hated this video, I don't care. I enjoy watching this show. It's fun being able to talk to a camera, to you at home who might be watching this. If you happen to stumble upon this little channel of mine and this little video, I love doing this, so I'll probably still do it anyways. Again, I'm going to have more videos coming out that are not X-Men related as I get myself back on track. More on that to come at a later time, probably after X-Men 97 is done. Anyways, that is going to do it for this reaction. What did you think of it? Let me know down below in the comments. While you're down there, make sure you hit that like button and the subscribe button. Hit both buttons. Hit all the buttons, I guess. Just hopefully you don't have like any really bad buttons that destroy. I don't know. I'm rambling. It happens. I do that. I'm awkward. Let's move on. Make sure you follow me on social media. I'm at RCA Reacts on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, Letterboxd, this channel. Also, I do talk about movies with my brother over on Cinefanatics. Follow us at youtube.com/Cinefanatics. Anyways, again, that's going to do it for this video. Thank you for watching. Very much appreciate each and every one of you who decide to give me a view. Very much appreciate that. We will see you on the next one. Bye-bye.